Oh yes. Here we are, born to be kings. All right. Let me save all my pictures that I need. TNA Impact and AEW Collision are happening at the same time. So I'm gonna have to. Whoop. I'm gonna have to go. Whoop. I'm gonna have to go. Not cross-eyed. What's the opposite of cross-eyed? Like where your eyes look two separate directions. I'm gonna have to be like that. All right. See if we can get this right. Don't really do this too often. JJ is in the house. What's up, JJ? Got JJ and Brian. Okay, so I got that picture. I got this picture. Now I need another one. I need this one. Okay, let's make sure that we have quality options. Indeed. All right, looks like all systems are go. Except for the pictures. Get to see Alicia Fox tonight. What's she gonna do? She's in action, I know that. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's radio! Radio with the bits. Thank you for the 33 bits. Oh, look, Pando's going hype for it. Sure you can, sure you can, sure you can. Look at radio. Woo, 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 you know it. Oh. Oh. Yeah, we're starting off with the Bitman heart too. Boom, boom, bat. Oh, back to the radio. Yo, thank you, J-Rock. Thank you, J-Rock. Thank you, radio. Look at this. Got a J-Rock sighting on YouTube as well. Welcome. It's almost time for TNA Impact. Yes. Yo, radio. And 1 bit on top. Radio. Radio and J-Rock, thank you very much. The hookups. The bit hookups. Ay, ay, ay. Thank you, guys. What a way to get things started. I tried the protein shake with the 2% milk, and I think you're right. I think it's perfect. The whole milk, it was a little too thick, I guess. The 2% was perfect. I loved it. It tasted just like a chocolate milk. It didn't taste like anything else. And that's awesome when you can get your health in with only 1 gram of sugar, get a whole bunch of protein, get your BCAAs. It is the hookup. I got some eggs too. I had eggs for breakfast. Oh me, oh my, guys. Let's see if I can get all this on the screen at the same time. All right. We need to get to that. There we go. My goodness. Live event starting soon. Up, here we go. It's on perfectly. Perfect timing. Yeah, it was great. I think it's better that way with the 2% milk. Thank you for the recommendation, man. Trick Willie.
I heard about your big main event. I heard you got the Frankies, the Nimitz, the Hardys. Sounds like it's going to be a banger. Sounds like a great opportunity for someone to get hurt.
Somebody get hurt. Trick Williams has been extra dastardly recently. Here we go, guys. I got Collision, and I have Impact.
Yeah, you had my respect, Eric Young. But that's long. This brotherhood that you think.
I think.
I have an idea. We'll take that bond.
I think.
We'll strap a collar around my neck. And we'll strap a collar around yours.
This could be somewhat difficult. Somewhat complex. Wait, where's Collision?
And mayhem for the Northern Armory.
Oh, is that these Irving tapings? Oh, no spoilers. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, thank you. Where's Collision at? Well, I'm seeing some NBA stuff right now. Let me see what time it's talking about. Trick Williams! Yeah, it says 8 o'clock. Oh, it's on TBS. I'm on the wrong channel. I need to be on TBS, not TNT. Here we go. It is my destiny. It's Toni Storm, and she's in black and white. Oh, wait, across the line. I'll be doing my thing. Everybody's doing the same thing. Alright. Gotta cross the line, guys. I'm crossing the line right now. I'm seeing Toni Storm. And I'm seeing TNA Impact at the same time. There we go. Alright, now I need to make sure I can actually hear Toni Storm. Okay.
Incorporating random objects. All the while being watched
Whoop
by
that
perverts.
trick. Whoop that trick.
One day,
Whoop that trick.
one day it will not
Trick
only
is here.
work for me, it will break my body and soil my soul. But
Okay,
in
so
the
I have
end,
Toni Storm
I
doing a
know
promo
it's
right now,
what
and I
was
also have
born to do.
whooping of that trick. Coming to the ring.
And if you think I was referring to sexual intercourse, then get your minds out of the gutter.
There we go. We got Trick Willie. Yeah, they don't taste very good with water. Yeah, the water wasn't working for me. It tastes a little too like too much like vitamins or something. I don't know. Yeah, water wasn't it. I tried it with like really cold water too, but even with really cold water, it didn't work. Not very good. But with 2% milk, that's the ticket, man. That is absolutely the ticket.
I'm not waiting for a hater or a CEO, so next week, line up the next batch of sluptards, cause baby wants to binge!
Really did the whoop that trick channel, I bet. The this crowd is great, man.
And sit on it, and let's get timeless!
The amazing Toni Storm with their innuendo-filled promos. I can't believe the TNA title is going to be defended at a NXT event. Trick still hasn't said anything yet. He's working on it. Whoa, that Trick.
What y'all got no love for Trick Williams and TNA? What's going on? Reporting to you live, the sexiest and most entertaining superstar alive, Trick Williams has finally arrived.
Trick Williams.
The one with 3% body fat, and the one that can snatch your woman's heart, just like that.
3% body fat and he can snatch her. Wow.
One named Lexus and one named Mercedes. Lexus the one that drives a Mercedes. Mercedes the one that drives a Lexus. And damn it, Trick Willie gets them confused from time to time. Let me stop. I know my girl crazy. I know I'm out here for one reason and one reason only. The reason that everybody out here is going crazy. While the internet was going crazy last week.
Got the Paragon backstage, Adam Cole and all them on Collision right now. Yeah, if I could go to TNA, I would, man. They don't ever come near me. Closest they were to me was like 200 miles away or something like that. I guess that is kind of close, but. Oh, Ricochet's coming out on Collision right now.
So what did I do? I'm here in TNA, and I'm embarrassing average Joe. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Oh.
That's right. Joe Hendry came
Trick Williams talking all kinds of trash. He's so much more comfortable on the mic than he used to be.
He wanted to shake everybody's hands. He wanted to give hugs. See, that's the difference between you and me, Joe. You want to be everybody's friend. You want to be liked. Trick Williams wants to be respected. So you can be the politician. You can be liked, Joe. But guess what? I'm going to take you out. I'm going to take all your fans. Then I'm going to take over your brand. And that'll probably make you sick, man. Let's talk about it.
Oh. You messed up. You messed up, man. You said his name.
Well, Trick wants to talk.
Here comes Joe Hendry.
In the mood. I think Joe Hendry wants to fight.
Yeah, Trick's doing a good job with his mic work recently. He seemed like he was
And now Trick Williams security.
a little more shaky when he was like months ago. He seemed a little more shaky on the mic. Now he seems more confident. Oh, it's a brawl now. Joe Hendry. Serpentico is back. Wow, they got Serpentico out here on Collision. Serpentico, and we're finally seeing the return of Angelico.
Hendry's all over Trick Williams. What is going to contain these two?
He's like, get off me, dog. Angelico's so good. I didn't know he still worked here, honestly. in AEW. Security is keeping Trick and Joe Hendry apart for now. I don't know how long they're going to be able to keep it that way.
Oh, wait. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Joe Hendry is
Joe Hendry's going to slam one of the staff members.
to Trick Williams.
Standing ovation.
Ovation.
Dang, why you got to smash the security guards like that?
Tensions have boiled over red hot for the TNA world.
You said TNA needs WWE's help. Why do you say that?
Williams had the audacity
TNA was doing just fine before they had this crossover.
in his mouth in the way
It's obviously helping, but I don't know about needs them. Needs is a strong word.
Trick a shot at the NXT title.
Joe Hendry sent a message. He slammed a security guard, and now he's just standing there with the title, and Trick is giving him that look. Like, I'm going to take that. Take that belt. Take that belt. I highly doubt that's going to happen.
Well, still to come this evening, Steve Maclin wants
That was a pretty good beginning there.
with Eric Young. It's a dog collar match for the TNA International title in our main event.
Yeah, and Helico's been here for quite some time, man, but they never really did anything with him.
Move following rebellion in his loss to Mike Santana. He goes one-on-one with Trey Miguel of the Rascals. Also tonight, we're going to hear from the Hardys in the wake of their loss of the TNA World Tag Team title.
Hey, Dro's in the house. What's up, Dro?
And their loss last week in the main event. But coming up next, it's knockouts action.
Laying Lee versus Rosemary up next. Okay. I could definitely rock with that. I gotta move this over to where I can actually do something with it. There we go. Get that out of here. Okay. So it's Angelico versus Ricochet right now. Angelico. Where's he at? Oh, his picture got deleted? How did that happen? How the heck did that happen?
Second time these men facing off. And our main event tonight, Daniel Garcia.
Wow.
From a member from FTR.
That sucks. Well, I don't have his picture anymore. On TBS and Max. This is the greatest match I've ever seen. My name is Tony Schiavone, and this is the greatest match I've ever seen. Kelly, welcome. Welcome to the stream. So it's commercial break for TNA right now. Hassan, what's up, Hassan?
Shop Macy's Mother's Day sale for gifts that'll make mom say.
Dark Order is back in action. Where are you seeing that?
Up to 70% off, and our best fragrance sets
Where do you see that at?
ready to give.
Where's that?
Plus, handbags from Karl Lagerfeld,
I don't see that.
Calvin Klein, and so many more. Macy's Mother's Day sale. Last
Kelly,
4 days.
silly Kelly's in the house.
Sweetie,
Big Rude in the house too. I think I saw Big Rude. Yeah, Big Rude. It's right there amongst the
I did.
amongst all the cheers. Thank you guys for the bits. Thank you very much. What a way to start the show.
Being on an antidepressant, I was still masking my depression symptoms.
My doctor said it could be
Cooper
because my
Austin. Cooper Austin is in
antidepressant
blue
load
now.
wasn't enough,
Your name
so
looks
she
blue to
recommended
me.
an treatment. She recommended adding Rexulti.
When taken with an antidepressant, Rexulti was proven to significantly reduce depression symptoms, more than an antidepressant alone.
So with my antidepressant, Rexulti could
Was
provide
that
a
Trick
boost.
Williams in TNA?
Many
Yeah.
people with dementia
It
related
is.
psychosis have increased risk of death or stroke. Antidepressants
Yeah, but
may
the
increase
word
suicidal thoughts and actions,
opinion
and
is
worsen
fine, but
depression in children
needs
and
is a
adults.
word that
Call your
does not
healthcare provider
imply
right away to
opinion.
report new or sudden changes
Needs
in mood,
means it's
behavior, thoughts,
essential
or
for
if
it
you
to
develop suicidal
continue.
thoughts or actions. Report
And
fever,
that-
stiff
so that
muscles,
word is
confusion,
not
which can be
the right
life-threatening,
word.
or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent.
Uncontrolled muscle movements. That would suck. I'll be here, but I'll be listening. Okay. What are you up to? What are you up to? You cooking something? Making something? Well, let's get Trick out of here. It is right now. It is Angelico versus Ricochet right now on Collision.
Smoothly.
You could say that, in my opinion, they're doing better because of WWE. That would make sense, but not needs WWE. Be right back.
Deposit checks easily and send money quickly. That's convenience from Chase. Make more of what's yours.
This is going to be an incredible matchup.
Police have a 2-game terrific lead.
We have our work cut out. They're playing really well.
Granted in back-to-back hat tricks.
Maple Leafs, Panthers, Stars, Jets, tomorrow at 6:30 on TNT.
Home of the Stanley Cup final.
We continue live on TBS and streaming on Max. It's Collision live from Detroit on this Thursday night, our back-to-back nights of live telecast. But right now, Ricochet, as you can see, perched on top. Friday, 450 could not get it done.
Great adjustment mid-flight. Ricochet able to land on his feet. And still ready with offense.
And Helico's got such a long reach. But right now, Ricochet with that needle have taken the measure, and there's a return that time from Angelico. Tried a second time, but that knee found the jaw. Pick up! Clenching face first. Fans love it. Great physicality, great athleticism. Look at this again.
Perfect. Planting the jaw of Ricochet into the mat, but unable to follow up with a pinfall attempt. That is why Ricochet Perhaps surprisingly, first back to his feet.
Ah, I see, Kelly.
It's not the first time these two men met. They met back in 2017 in England. But Ricochet has had
They
some
wrestled in 2017 in England. All right, back to TNA. Robert Stone was on stage, I see. I need to fix my mouse. My mouse is not working right.
Why didn't you go along with what Rosemary wanted you to do at Rebellion?
I had a choice, and I didn't do it, but I didn't do it because I have integrity.
I have integrity.
Let's see how this matchup goes with a friend of yours, Laying Lee.
This could be a crazy match here, depending on how much offense they actually let Rosemary get in. Rosemary's been on a heck of a just ineffective streak recently.
It was a little bit awkward, don't get me wrong, but she helped me. She helped me win the match with the miss.
What do you call what Rosemary did?
No, Rosemary helped me.
A number of weeks ago here on Impact, yes, helped you win a matchup.
Yeah. So, it's difficult, but...
Doesn't get ad revenue, so he needs tokens? What are you talking about, John?
Okay, maybe I'm wrong, but she tried to help me. I just
Alright, man. You're gonna...
And she tried to see the best in you, maybe. Maybe
Gonna have to see you later, man.
She is trying to bring out the dark side in me. That's what she's doing.
While you're here, I do have to ask.
It's really sad that you gotta like follow people around the internet and try to troll, man. Just find something to do. You don't have anything to do on a Thursday evening? Just come in here and be a weirdo? Here, I'll give you 30 minutes. Getting to see Indy Hartwell was the highlight. Nice, man.
Because he knows the right people, apparently.
I guess, but Victoria Crawford hasn't earned that title shot here in TNA. She hasn't even had a match in this company yet.
Rosemary right off the gate, refusing.
There we go.
Cover here on Rosemary and a kick out.
Refusing to shake the hand there of Laying Lee. Again, Rosemary is not about integrity. Zaya, while you're out here, I got to ask. I mean, look, integrity, it don't pay the bills. Integrity, you don't get integrity points to get a Knockouts World Title match. Isn't that something?
Laying Lee versus Rosemary.
I have to stay true to myself. I have to.
And Ricochet is definitely having his hands full with Angelico over here.
Rosemary is trying to get me to snap. And while it's difficult staying true,
Well, he's kind of playing with his food, but still.
and I know I'm going to have to fight twice as hard to get
Beanoline, what's up, man?
Rosemary in control of Laying Lee at this point in the matchup. Some more action that's still on tap this evening. As I mentioned, Victoria Crawford will make her in-ring debut in TNA Wrestling with Under Siege looming. Also this evening, Trey Miguel of the Rascals goes one-on-one with Mustafa Ali, who looked apoplectic and could be more dangerous than ever following Rebellion.
Our cover here from Rosemary to put her away.
Kick out by Lee. Also still to come tonight. We'll hear
Meeting her. Nice. Okay, cool, man. that's awesome. That's even better.
Maclin versus Young, a dog collar match for the TNA International title. Sorry, what was your conversation like with Lei Ying earlier on?
Lei Ying.
Lee was getting ready for this match against Rosemary.
Listen, Lei Ying is
Oh, now Ricochet's got a promo. Uh-oh. Let's hear what Ricochet has to say. What is he talking about? Building more heat? Super Mario, welcome.
Dumbass Kevin Knight, Mark Briscoe, Swerve Strickland. Hell, your boy got a victory over Kenny Omega. All of them AEW legends, and I beat them. And then on top of
Kevin Knight is an AEW legend? I don't know about that, Ricochet.
Speaking of legends,
Already speaking kind of weird, man.
we have a legend in the house, Mr. Zach Allen. legend.
Who's that guy?
Listen, I remember growing up watching wrestling. I was a huge fan of Zach Gowen. Huge fan. I remember everything.
He's a wrestler?
I remember when Big Brock used to beat your ass all up and down the arenas. It was awesome. It was awesome. But that's the thing.
Strange, welcome.
Your dad.
Yeah, Collision's on Thursday this week.
On this side. Now he's on that side. What happened? What happened, Zach? You don't got a leg in the fight anymore?
Stop it.
I said, where's that passion? Where's that fire? Huh? Where's that fire?
Uh-oh. He pushed him. He pushed this guy.
Where's that passion, Zach?
This is absurd.
I need you to bring... Hey. Well, I ain't doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just talking. We're just talking, right? I'm not doing...
I'm not doing nothing.
Anything.
Oh, I clocked all three security guys.
You like that, Zach? Come here. Oh, my God. Head first. Barricade. One goes right into the barricade.
Uh-oh, he's doing the thing where he's talking on the mic while he's beating people up. Right in the steps. Ricochet's tossing these people around. Uh-oh, what's this? He's got the scissors. He's cutting this guy's hair. Not very sharp scissor there. Zach Gowen's right behind him.
What is he doing?
Oh, he's got one leg.
Oh, thank God.
Well, he's got two legs, but one of them is artificial, synthetic. 10 likes, let's go. Thank you, Radio. Thank you for the likes. Oh, no. He knocked down Zach Gowen.
He didn't ask Zach to get in the ring with him. He doesn't need to attack him either.
Oh, my goodness.
Spirit gun. Oh, God, he hurt his leg as he...
Dang.
What is wrong with Ricochet?
Ricochet just knocked out this Zach Gowen guy. And he took his leg off. He took his leg off. No! The humanity.
A bit too much there.
He's carrying his leg around. Wow. Gregory, what's up, man? He's leaving with the leg. Is Ricochet just a thief? He just steals stuff from people? He's like the Little Mermaid. He's got a cave full of just little trinkets that he's got from everywhere. He had a feud with Brock Lesnar. Now he's got a feud with Take Legner.
The big 8-man tag is coming up next. Look at this.
He's using his leg on his own leg to slink out of the arena. Wow. Okay, that was fresh, man. That was cool. All right, we're backstage with Mike Santana and First Class, and also Sami Callihan, and a goblin.
But this is ridiculous.
There's a goblin with them.
Ogres in TNA. Hey, whoa! In case you didn't know, ogres are like onions.
Oh, he's an ogre. Like a goblin, but I guess he's an ogre. What's going on?
Idiots aside, Sammy, I just want to give you your props for what you did at Unbreakable. You showed that you're a real killer, the kind of killer that we're looking for in First Class. I mean, you're a former TNA World Champion. Isn't it about time that Sami Callihan flies First Class? You know what, AJ?
That was a great Tony impression.
I don't do caviar. John, let's go talk to Johannes and get a snack. Let's do this. Bye.
I didn't get to see who won the Rosemary match. Who won? It was all red, so I'd say that probably Rosemary won.
I don't have problems. I solve them.
But Agent, you know what's crazy? He gonna disrespect me, and he's gonna walk away, and then we just stand here with that awkward silence, you know?
Why did they have a goblin dude? Laying Lee won? Oh, okay, so she probably won, but Rosemary got the upper hand at the end. Like she beat her up or something. Why were the lights all red?
In our main event, also still to come this evening, we'll hear from the Hardys after they've suffered 2 losses between last week's Impact.
Thanks for your input, Ringmaster. I'll be doing what I want to do. Thanks.
Speaking of rebellion, Mustafa Ali, how will he rebound from his loss to Mike?
I would have just missed a guy getting his leg ripped off and stolen if I was just watching Impact, man. I think I'll be in charge of what I'm doing here, man. Dang, man. That was brutal. Alright, so TNA is on commercial break now.
The library, and it is way overdue. This is so dangerous. Fun, but so dangerous. Which agency are you with? SAS? CIA?
Tony Schiavone is a nut, dude.
The Librarians, 2-night premiere event starting May 25th on TNT.
What was the last time Zach Gallen wrestled? I don't even know who that is.
Back live from Detroit, Tony and Nigel. Oh, no.
Aussie.
The Don Callis family. Here's Arkady.
This is an 8-man tag team contest scheduled for
It's Kyle Fletcher.
1-minute time limit. Introducing first, accompanied by Don Callis, Rocky Azucar Romero, Trent Beretta, Lance Archer, and the Protostar, Kyle Fletcher.
A typically vociferous reaction from Don
Kyle Fletcher's outfits are getting more and more like Seth Rollins-esque.
Well, I don't think they like Don Callis, and I can see why they don't like someone like Ricochet, who I can tell you that don't know if Zach got.
Oh, is that the guy that was in the wheelchair that Brock Lesnar pushed down those stairs? I remember that.
And with his family sitting at ringside and having to watch it, certainly wouldn't wish that on anyone. But be that as it may, moving on now. Kyle Fletcher, the Protostar, the Golden Goose of the Don Callis family. And they build some momentum back.
And their opponents. First, the team of
That was okay. So I have seen that guy before. That's all I know, though. I don't know anything else about him.
Couple of fan favorites there in the Outrunners. AR Fox as well, equally amenable. As is their 4th man.
Bandito. Alright, we got Truth Magnum. Like he's trying to get his flex on just like Kyle Fletcher. Bandito.
And we've been joined by Don Callis in the broadcast position.
It's got a cool theme song.
Leads out the night. You got Lance Archer standing in the ring. You got RPG Vice. You got the Protostar. But look who you guys have.
There you go. Yeah, it's an 8-man tag match, but I'm only going to put 2 from each team.
Welcome to Don Callis Championship Wrestling tonight. We're putting on a little show for you, getting all the people out here. It's going to be great.
This is kind of cool because we have something to look at during the commercial break on TNA besides just the screen.
Equally callous, if I may use that pun. Don, reaction to you on the way out.
Why is Lance Archer in here? Because he's part of the Don Callis family.
This is a town of losers, we know that. This town peaked in the 1920s.
Hard to argue that.
And look at it. I mean, you couldn't have a better tag team than the Outrunners to fit in with these people here in Detroit.
All right, back to TNA. The AEW tag matches, that when they say tag match, they should put the word tag in quotation marks. Normally, they're just a bunch of tornado-esque shenanigans for like 10 minutes. People doing various maneuvers.
Will go live at 8 p.m. Eastern on CBS Sports Network. To add to the night, star Daria Baronato will be a part of an all-women commentary team. Get your tickets now for Invicta FC 62 at Ticketmaster.com.
That's part of the advertisement for this Invicta FC, an all-women announce team. Oh, it's time for the makeover.
Get ready. Your life is about to change. Yes!
She lost her match and still she gets a makeover. What's her name? Maggie Lee? Didn't need to make over that name. Maggie? It doesn't sound like it's gonna... Like it's a luxurious name. They're straightening her hair. They got some good cameras here in TNA. This is the makeover song right here. Ah, they're giving her a new necklace. Oh, and they have a concealer, or like powder. Jay Montez, welcome. Let's see how she looks now. We didn't get to see. All we got to see was just the back of her hair. So hopefully later on they'll unveil the look. The great hands are here, guys.
This is the part where we normally tell all you Irvine idiots how stupid and terrible you all are.
You have your pick for the 8-man tag, yeah. I think it's fairly understandable where they're going with this.
Ever since Rebellion, Mr. Ali, he's changed. Mr. Ali, he's just different now. But for the sake of TNA and for the sake of all you people, we would like to apologize.
Good hands are out here to apologize.
Apologize and say we're sorry. We're very, very sorry. We're sorry for what might happen next.
Oh, really?
What the hell does that mean, Raywalk?
Ominous words from John Schuyler of the Great Hands.
Mustafa Ali is scheduled to face Trey Miguel later on tonight on Impact.
Aztec Warriors. You had a question for me? What was it? You don't have to ask me if you can ask me a question, guys. Just ask me the question. You can skip the middleman. Where are you hearing this from, Rich? Where'd you get that info from?
Octagon Jr. and Laredo, who both had success in AAA wrestling, AAA Lucha Libre.
So it's the Aztec Warriors versus the Good Hands. I didn't see this advertised for tonight, actually. I don't think I did.
The Aztec Warriors up against the Great Hands of Order 4.
Well, and you heard the message from John Schuyler about how Ali is different, he's changing. Everybody else is going to feel the consequences of that. I mean, that kind of thing trickles down. I have to imagine these guys are out.
You said my favorite film franchise of all time? Probably The Matrix.
Aztec Warriors.
You saw the look on the face of Ali last week. Have you ever seen Mustafa Ali like that?
Look, I've known Ali a long time, and I have never seen him in the state that he is currently in. I will say that.
His loss to Mike Santana at Rebellion in a false count anywhere match.
She was at the tapings. Just because she's at the tapings doesn't mean they signed her, though. They just had Chris Van Vliet at the tapings. They just had Who else? Like West Side Gun. Like just because you're at a taping doesn't mean you're signed. So I'd rather not talk about it until it's official. I like Terminator, but there's a lot of not good ones. You know, I would say Terminator, but they kind of messed that up for me. There's good film franchises. I mean, Marvel's done a good job, but they just kind of fell off, you know. Gosh, there's so many. I don't know, man. What's yours? Crowd's eating them up.
The chance in Spanish here. I'm not going to translate for anybody.
Yeah, I'm not going to translate for anybody.
John Schuyler, who managed to somehow recuperate.
Yeah, plus that, Brian. Plus I don't even know who that is. So that's another reason why I'd rather find out about it when they let us all see it. There's a pentagon and an octagon. Yeah, there's all kinds of shapes. That's what made me come up with my my luchador, dodecahedron. He's the craziest luchador of them all. Wait till he hits the scene. Dodecahedron, it's game over, man. Optimus, welcome back, man.
So close yet so far for Octagon Jr. here. And look! Oh, and now an opportunity.
Yeah, but we don't do Fightful in here, man. We don't do Fightful. None of the dirt sheet sites and all that. We don't do that here. We don't need the news that bad that we're gonna have rumors, dirt sheet sites as a news source. So just wait for it to actually be on the show or something, man. No, I haven't seen Shotzi's interview. Oh, man. Dang, that dive was looking crazy.
Both of the Aztec Warriors flying around here in Irvine, California.
Speaking of tag teams, we will hear from the Hardys later on tonight, as I mentioned. Undoubtedly,
Neither, Jay Montez. I don't really think about celebrities like that.
Nick Nemeth pinning Jeff Hardy.
The Aztec Warriors in the ring right now. They are not stopping. Oh! Schuyler getting punished here.
Sit out driver. Octagon Jr. getting set up here by Laredo.
That's good that she's positive about it. A lot of people have been salty. Got him. Wow, the Aztec Warriors beat them. I thought that the Good Hands were gonna win. Yeah, none of that dirt sheet website stuff, guys. It's not that important. we don't need to hop ahead like that. Let's just let them actually announce it themselves.
Octagon Jr. and Laredo celebrating tonight in the greater Los Angeles area. On Impact. Oh, wait a minute. There's Mustafa Ali attacking Octagon.
Dang, AR Fox is just going off over here on Collision right now.
Ali in an absolutely foul mood here and taking it out on the Aztec Warriors.
And Tasha Steeles is trying to restrain.
Can you get a vote? What do you mean a vote? What do you mean get a vote? What you talking?
Wait a second.
A vote for TNA Wrestling? I don't know what you mean. Why would you be voting for TNA? They exist. They're here. What would you vote for? TNA confirmed it themselves, but then you would just say that TNA said it on their website that she's signed. You said that they showed her that she was at the taping. That's not confirming a signing, man. That's what I said. Just being at a taping doesn't mean you're confirmed as a signee for a company. You see what I mean? Like, if they said that she's signed, then just tell me where they said that. That's what I'm looking for. I don't like the like assumptions and stuff, because when people say stuff like that in here, then it becomes like, oh, I heard it. It was on Gritty's stream, and then people are like, oh, Gritty's spreading fake news. Like, nah, I don't want it. I don't want fake stuff in here and assumptions. If Impact says new signing this lady, then show me where they said that. If they said that she was at the tapings, and then you're alluding or like weaning possibilities from that fact, then that's still not the actual signing itself. You see what I'm talking about? So I'm saying, if they said that, then tell me where they said that. But if they didn't, then you're just assuming things, and that's not news. That's assumptions. And like I said, we'll just wait until they actually do say that, because we don't need the news that bad that we're going to jump to conclusions. At least not in here. I'm not mixing your words around. That's what you just said. You said she was at the taping and they put it on their Instagram. That's not saying she signed a contract. Wherever they say, if they said she signed a contract, then just tell me where they said that. Oh my goodness. 100 bits. It's Optimus Mania. Look at this. It's Optimus Mania. The OKO. The Optimus KO. Oh my goodness. Why you gotta do Seth like that though, man? Nice, man. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, if they say it, then just have those words. Wait, what? Zach Gowen's gonna fight Ricochet? What? Zach Gowen's gonna fight Ricochet at Beach Break. What? Oh my goodness. Zach Gowen is gonna fight Ricochet next Wednesday. 6 days. Dang. Who's the match? There is no match right now. It's a commercial break. Hey, they showed Darby Allin tossed down the stairs right there. Yeah, there's nobody on the match right now. It's a commercial break.
That's how the Death Riders work. They work as a unit. I am coming for you. I am coming for my AEW championship.
Now we're back from commercial break.
I had to put this match in a cage.
Looks like Mustafa Ali and Trey Miguel. Oh my goodness. America lover, chill out with the fake news, man.
And here's the thing that's really throwing me and making me uncomfortable and worried for people like Trey Miguel right now. Look at Ali just push right through that offense. Well, you saw
Mustafa Ali versus Trey Miguel. I normally don't put like predictions. If you're talking about predictions, we normally don't do that for pre-tape shows, because people can just like look up who won, because the results are already out there. Somebody can just spoil it. So you're normally not going to get a vote for matches on TNA unless it's one of the live TNA episodes, which this is not. This was already taped. So if that's what you're talking about, then unfortunately not today, man.
Look at this. Up goes Miguel. Down goes Miguel with authority.
Thank you for the bits, Optimus.
2 weeks ago in Rebellion, Mustafa Ali lost to Mike Santana in a falls count anywhere matchup that was brutal and bloody. I asked the question that night, did Mike Santana just drive Mustafa Ali to a new rock bottom?
Yeah, Mustafa Ali is definitely going to be switching it up here. A more vicious Mustafa Ali. That's crazy.
Look, Ali felt like he was trying to give a message. Whoa!
Miguel able to counter, sending Ali to the outside. Oh, and nice counter there. Nice adjustment, rather, by Miguel.
You vote for Zach Gallen.
Uh-oh. Draping DDT by Ali.
It's Ali now who makes the adjustment. But as I was saying before, on his return here to TNA, he was trying to give a message. As you take another look here, as Ali planting Trey Miguel on the outside. And now Ali, he's done giving the message. He's done trying to spread it. He is going to force that message down everybody's throat.
Zachary Wentz.
Oh, John Moxley's got a promo going on. What's he talking about?
World I would rather be than locked inside a steel cage in Chicago with the AEW World Championship hanging in the balance with the baddest man in pro wrestling, Samoa Joe. I didn't build my foundation on sand. When the storm comes through, the only thing that matters is who is the last man standing.
What? Is he just saying stuff?
You know what?
You know what? I think that was a promo. Tony Schiavone here, and I've never heard such a good promo. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's time for upgrades. Time for upgrades. Oh my goodness. Optimus, thank you, man. Look at this. Woo-wee. Not afraid of upgrades. Look at this. Two-time. He is the two-time subscriber. Thank you very much for subscribing, man, or for re-upping. Thank you so much. Optimus doing the dang thing.
Miguel, no doubt inspired by the effort Zachary Wentz put forth last week against Moose, trying to capture the X Division title. The Rascals and Ace Austin were victorious against the system with Sean Waltman in their corner. The WWE Hall of Famer twice over, back in Rebellion.
Anthony Bowens looks like confused about where his cheers are at. He's like, why aren't people cheering for me more? Because you returned. You haven't done anything major besides beat up your old friend, and your gimmick is you're a wrestler in AEW. How come they don't love my new gimmick? I'm a wrestler in a company that's about wrestling. Why am I not getting super over? Oh my goodness. Wow, that was a nice Meteora by Trey Miguel there. He really stuck it. Right into a pinfall too.
Taped up still from his battle with Santana, but Miguel here planting Ali with the Meteora.
Anthony Bowens is going to fight Lee Johnson right now. Big shotty.
Now Miguel staying close with Mustafa Ali.
Backslide. Not enough. Trey too flexible to get pinned by that.
Trying to get the win for himself, and Ali is still alive.
Ooh.
Open palm strike there by Miguel. Through the ropes.
No. Mustafa Ali tried to he sent him over there over to the ropes, and Trey tried to do some fancy little between the rope dance and just got kicked for it. Wentz has been getting a lot of action recently. Wonder if they're in the middle of thinking about pushing him further up the card or something.
Is this the nastiest and most dangerous version of Mustafa Ali we've ever seen?
Oh my goodness, nice DDT. Wow. Saw that Trey Miguel came sliding out of the ring perfectly into a DDT on Mustafa Ali. Think we'll ever see Brandy in WWE? Maybe when Cody turns heel.
The question is, can Miguel capitalize?
She's a little adversarial on the mic. I think she would do good for him when he's a heel. I think she'll get booed and he'll get booed. It'll be great. She could build some heat for him for sure. Dang, man. Rep didn't see that. What is this? Goodness gracious. Look at this finisher. Yo, Mustafa Ali puts Trey Miguel away. Wow, you saw that vicious finisher? He put Trey Miguel into like a gory buster, but he put his arm around him and then just flatlines him. That was a good one.
Ruthless. Is this the most dangerous Ali that we have ever seen? My answer is yes.
That was good. Ali just won the match, yeah. Dang, man. That is a vicious finish. Would you call it the gory liner? That's funny. That sounds funny.
Whether anybody likes it or not.
Ali has emerged from his run-ins with Mike Santana with just a chip on his shoulder and a vicious look in his eyes. That was so funny after that promo from Jon Moxley. Tony Schiavone, they come back from the promo where Moxley was just speaking in riddles and nonsense. And they go back to Tony Schiavone, and Tony Schiavone's like, well, Nigel, I think we're gonna have some problems. They came back from the promo, and Schiavone sounded bamboozled, befuddled, and hoodwinked, flabbergasted. That's the best promo I've ever heard. I'm feeling more haunted than ever. Oh, they're giving us a replay right now. It looks like. All right, so let me get over here. Let's get back to Collision. Let's hear haunted Schiavone. I don't think WWE would pay her. They just let a bunch of people that provided more talent-wise from Brandy starting to run more and more like a business each year.
You can slow it down, but you can't stop it. 1, 2, 3. Wins it with the mollywop.
Here's your winner, Anthony
Anthony Bowens, the wrestler, part 3, wins a match.
Another singles victory, 3-0 here in 2025. The sky's the limit.
Yep, Bowens with the win.
Blake Christian wanted to get in, and Billy Gunn cut him off with a pass. What is he doing?
Blake Christian gets tossed out of the ring by Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn sends Blake Christian out. Stay there, Blake. Is my suggestion on that.
Detroit, Michigan! What you just saw was the pride of professional wrestling, the perfect combination of power, athleticism.
They're just showing a replay of a older Mustafa Ali match right now on TNA, so we're hearing what Bowens has to say.
Throw 'em up, Detroit! Throw 'em up and make some noise!
Scissorine is still alive as far as
They did the scissor!
Billy Gunner's concerned. What a night. We have so much more to come. But
What a night! I've never seen such a great scissor!
New customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Simply download the DraftKings Sportsbook
Yeah, Jim Ross is still here. He just only announces matches that kind of have a like a prestige to him a bit.
On the outside, I'm cool, but on the inside, I'm like.
Oh boy, you're gonna have to mute that. All right, back to the Mustafa match. We're at commercial with AEW. Mustafa Ali climbing to the top. Oh goodness! We only watched one of their shows. Normally, you'll get Jim Ross at pay-per-view. If he commentates on a regular weekly episode, it's normally for pretty big matches, like the end of a tournament or something like that. Ace Austin trying to pop his shoulder back into place. Ouch. Trying to hit him with that lethal weapon.
Trying to get it back into position here.
Got Ali versus Ace Austin. Do I even have Ace Austin on here? I don't think I do. Nah, I don't.
Straight headbutt there by Ali.
La 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 la.
Ali, close quarters here. Both men exchanging forearm shots.
Who can get the better of the other? Back and forth here, the exchange.
Oh, spinning heel kick there by Ali.
That one leveled Austin.
Trying to set up for the power bomb. Oh, and a kick to the head. Ali sent clean out of the ring.
Right off his feet to the floor.
All right, let's get this. Let's get the tweets on the streets.
Hold on. Oh, Ace Austin using his one good arm and able to connect there with Ali.
Oh, beautiful. Ali ripping the rug out literally from Ace Austin.
All right, we got that tweet on the street.
Brilliant strategy from the champion on that one.
See if we can get one for the Twitch. Thought you were watching Nitro for a second.
Ali now tearing once again at the spine, of course, but a little as well as at the knees and the legs of Ace Austin on top of it. Continuing this punishment. Oh! Austin using the hair there to break the hold.
La 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 la. Time to tweet the tweet. Jeez. They got these mats mic'd up really nicely on TNA. Everything sounds so devastating. All right, the tweets are on. Okay, back over here. Back to Collision real quick.
Well, you know what? Things have been very unpredictable here in Detroit.
It's the gates of agony, guys. Are they gonna get their prescribed one win before they get smashed by somebody else again, or is this gonna be the start of something?
Big Bill, you think you're gonna walk through these gates unscathed, unburned, and redeem yourselves in the eyes of Chris Jericho? Hell no. Paradise has to be earned. And these gates right here, they're gonna stop you in your tracks.
What are these guys' name?
And this time,
Bishop.
we're not doing it in a parking lot. You know why?
Bishop
Because
Cowan.
we're in Detroit.
Bishop Cowan and
Hey, what do you guys think?
Tia Leone. Tia Leone. Toa Leone is his real name, though. There we go.
Well, we remember the parking lot fight, Nigel.
What did I tell you?
Ban lamp. Ban lamp. Up, here comes Brian Keith and Big Bill. They're dressed for a street fight, and it's on. No ring, no bell ringing or anything. Just a straight up fight. I like that.
It was last week that these fought all over the arena. I'm not sure we're gonna have any.
I am Big Billy, the biggest wet willy.
And we're following this action. We got a scheduled match coming up. Double axe handle brawl on the floor.
All right, Mustafa Ali just won that match, that replay match. Now they're doing an injury report. All right, let's find out what's going on with the injury report. Steve Maclin.
Last week on Impact, Maclin was blindsided, choked with a steel chain, and suffered minor lacerations to the temple courtesy of the Northern Armory. Maclin is clear to compete tonight, however, as he defends his title against Eric Young in a dog collar match. This TNA injury report is presented by Bioflex.
Dang, he's hurt going into this dog collar match.
7 months you've been
It's Maclin.
doing this crap of brotherhood, of bond, of respect. Yeah, you had my respect, Eric Young, but that's long gone. You want to jump me from behind with chains with your little armory group with Judas and Travis? Just spewing crap. This brotherhood that you think this is, I have an idea. If we want to end this, we want to finish this once and for all, and put something on.
He's a top player. He's a top player. He's a 5-tool player. He's got all 5 of them. He's whispering this promo. I can barely hear him. Maclin was trying to make sure that they couldn't use his words against him in a court of law because nobody could hear it. There we go. Alicia Fox making her Victoria Crawford debut. That's her new name. That might be her real name. I'm not sure. Oh, hey, we're getting a Megan Bain promo package here. Is she, like, explaining why she's here or who she is or anything? Oh, never mind.
Harley, you can't. That's not. You can't.
Harley, quit hiding behind Anna Jay's fat ass.
Come, fight for your fallen sister, and maybe you will understand what she clearly couldn't. That mercy is the one thing that I never truly mastered.
It is now official coming up next week when we return to TNT on Collision. Anna Jay, Megan Bain, the Megasis, one-on-one. Beach break, Collision.
He's suffering tonight, man. He's having troubles. You guys hear him struggling tonight? Tony Schiavone's not having a good evening. His commentary is just slipping and sliding all over the place. It is official! Anna Jay versus the Megasis next week!
We're gonna do it right here on
Beach break!
everybody to see.
What's going on? Is he reading like a redacted version of the script or something? It's got like all these blanks on it, like blacked out spots. He's having to skip all over the place.
Well, last year, I could have won the Owen. But I didn't.
Yeah, Statlander versus Willow tonight. And TNA's on commercial break right now.
Listen, okay. You know, if you want to meet in the ring, though, we're in Detroit. And I know a whole bunch of sickos would love to see that. So,
That's her real name. Nice. Thank you, Super Mario.
okay. There's nothing else to be said. See you there.
Well, there you have it. See you there.
Wait, there's a rap to Chris Statlander's song? I've never heard that before. Willow. I didn't know that there was a rap to Statlander's song. You're more interested in the match than the commentary? Yeah, but there was no match happening. There was nothing to be interested in besides him talking. It was literally just a camera angle showing the ring and nobody in it. Why continue to poke fun every Dynamite and Collision? Same style? Because I'm commenting on what I'm hearing. That's what I do here. That's like saying, why continue to watch wrestling at all? I enjoy it. It's just when I hear something or see something that I react to, then I'm going to commentate on it. That's what reacting is, man. You don't choose what you react to. It just happens. No, they start with a little shoving here. Up, headlock. They're going to try to be friendly at first, I think, but this is going to become a pretty vicious battle here. Both of these girls know how to throw some people around.
Tried to send her out using the tights to pull back Willow.
What do you think would win in a fight between you and Stokely?
I have a feeling this might not turn out as like an actual win for either of them. This might be like some interference happens or something. Not sure they want to give one of these girls a win right now. I think they could both use it, but not a loss.
Willow, who won the 2023 Owen Hart Foundation tournament. The women's side.
Oh, see? Here we go. Starting to be a slap back and forth. What is these? They're showing a bunch of action figures. What's going on over here? What is this?
Same DVD. But those plastic belts, man. That's why I'm here. I want to turn those plastic belts.
Oh, they're telling us about Indy's like love for wrestling and how she got into this and showing her collections and all that. Collections of belts and DVDs and stuff. This is cool. It's like they're getting back together, kind of. Remember they had all that viciousness between them. This is like how they're mending their friendship by fighting each other, kind of. I don't think there's any title match on the line or anything. Wait, she used to be a masked wrestler, Indy Hartwell.
If I were to go back and speak to that little girl that discovered TNA on TV, if I were to ask her, do you think you would have done all that you did and achieved?
Oh, I think it's a El Generico mask.
Bloody oath. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of, and I'm ready to show.
R-Truth wanted to sell a little Jimmy figure for real?
A few months before I came to TNA, I sat down with a really good friend of mine, talking about my goals for the future. That's kind of the moment that I realized that I want to be part of TNA, but I don't just want to be a knockout. I want to be the knockout.
That was cool, man. That's the type of package that I'm talking about that I think AEW could be better off by doing for a lot of their superstars, telling us who they are, who these superstars are, making us understand and care more about each individual character. That's already better than a lot of what WWE did with her. Bam, bam, bam. That was highly effective, man. That taught me more about her than I ever knew in WWE. He's Jeff Hardy. He likes to party. dun, dun, bow.
Throughout that six-man tag, it was ultimately Nick Nemeth who scored the pinfall against Jeff Hardy.
Is she one of your favorites, Strange? Indy Hartwell?
And a crowning achievement for the Nemeths.
Bam, 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 bam. What do they have to say for themselves? It's picture in picture over on Collision right now, and Statlander's got the upper hand on Willow. It's picture in picture, and the advertisement is an AEW advertisement. Double up.
Thank you so much. You guys have so much love for us, and we greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, I forgot she won the NXT title. Yeah. Yeah, that was super quick, man. They.
And at Rebellion, myself and my brother, we lost the TNA World Tag Team titles. And I'm not going to lie, our last couple weeks haven't been great. We have such a special connection with each and every one of you. We often call you Die Hardys because
Die Hardys.
as Die Hardys, your emotion, your energy, your passion, they continue to help us push through every single match. And the first thing I want to say to all of you, both myself and Jeff,
Hope Claudio will be all right. Oh, what did he get? Did he get hurt or something?
because we feel like we let you down at TNA Rebellion. We lost the titles to Ryan and Nick Nemeth, and sure, they cheated. But at this point in our career, we don't make excuses. There will be no excuses because we should be so great of a tag team that regardless of what any tactic some tag team tries to blow, we should be able to defeat them. We should be able to beat them. And so many people right now are asking us, what does the future hold for Matt and Jeff Hardy? We are going to do what we have always done. We are going to fight, claw, scratch, and grind our way back to the TNA World Tag Team titles.
Oh yeah, Darius, but he didn't even touch it. If you watch it back, he didn't even touch it. He landed and he was like this far away from the chair. His midsection like barely grazed it as he was like jumping off of it. He's fine. He didn't get hurt from that. He barely even touched the chair. Obsolete! This does sound kind of like a retirement speech. I don't think it is, but it kind of does, though. But yeah, if you watch it in slow motion or just watch it back, Darius, I think you'll see it. Right when it happened, it looked bad, but he didn't get hurt. If he's hurt from something else in that match. That didn't do anything to him. That's the song you can't get out of your head, Brian. Yeah, Zach Gowen versus Ricochet. That's crazy to me. I don't even know who that is, though. Somebody had to tell me. I'd seen him once when he got pushed down the stairs by Brock Lesnar, and that was it. Obsolete. My big brother. Spine busters from Willow, dang. I'm waiting for some interference in this Willow match.
But you're right. You did let the fans down. You blew it. You blew it.
The Nemeth brothers are out here now, and they're confronting the Hardys. No, brother!
Take the tag team division to brand new heights.
Shut up for a second, we're talking. Listen,
Oh, I didn't know that that Ryan's taller than Dolph. I didn't know that.
If you would just let me speak.
Dang, this crowd's eating them up.
Sometimes legends fail and fall and get defeated, especially when they're in the ring with the greatest brother tag team of all time.
Dang. Little attitude adjustment from Willow. Statlander kicks out.
Know something. This is our place now. We run TNA. And like he said, we are the greatest.
Oh, look what I got. Darius, you'll like this. Darius likes Pokemon. I got a knockout collection box. Pokemon. I got to catch them all. It's got 2 packs in here. It's got the Iron Jugulis promo card, all shiny and sealed up. And it has a sticker thing and a code card. Yeah. Pokemon. I got a Pokemon knockout collection box today. Still sealed up. Yeah, I didn't watch. I haven't seen that part. There's a ladder match. Oh boy. Superplex. Dang. You were able to get 4 packs? What kind? What kind, Strange? What set? Uh-oh, the straps are down. Willow's going off. Power bomb on Statlander. Statlander rolls out. Uh-oh. Santino's coming out. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. Up. What did I say? Here comes the interference. Yep. I told you. They're not going to let either woman win. Okay, so Marina Shafir just came out here and messed up Willow. And Wheeler Yuta distracted the ref. Yeah, Shroomgoon, they're super hard to find. So when I saw this, I'm like, okay, I'm getting that. Yeah, there you go. So now there's an excuse. So Statlander wins, but there was the excuse. Yeah, Statlander won. I told you something was going to happen here. They weren't going to let it be a straight up victory. But that's one of AEW's biggest problems is they're so afraid to crack any eggs to get anybody over. It's always 50-50. There's always an excuse. No one ever like straight up wins unless they're beating somebody who doesn't get any TV time, like a Big Shotty or a Lee Moriarty or something like that. You're not gonna get a straight up win over anybody without controversy and excuses. They need to quit doing that, man. Sometimes you got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet, man. You're not going to get your nutrition just staring at a bunch of pristine eggshells that are still holding egg, dude. Sometimes you got to crack a few eggs to get what you need. Just plan ahead of time. Plan on who you're planning on using, and the people that you're not planning on using for a while, they can be the food that you use to cultivate your superstars. Do I think Bayley's washed up? No. I just think they have to give her something interesting to do. They haven't given her anything interesting to do since the breakup of her with the Damage Control girls. She needs something interesting to do. She's just there, you know? I thought they should have made her part of the jumping Jade thing. I think it should have been her and Naomi both should have been who was behind the jumping Jade Cargill and putting her through the car windshield and stuff. Naomi should have got the heat at first, and then it should have been revealed that Bayley was also part of it. Then you could have had evil Bayley again, and her and she could use a kind of like a makeover, her and Naomi, because Naomi's makeover and her new theme song and all that. I feel like that's working. I feel like Naomi's more interesting now than she's been maybe ever. Can you imagine if they would have done that with Bailey also after the fact? I think that would have been money.
This isn't about your redemption. This is about my ascension.
My ascension, bruv. Coachman thinks Bailey's washed up.
And of course, it got intense from there and was ruined.
10 packs, Shining Revelry? What is Shining Revelry? I've never heard of that set.
With Hangman Adam Page against members of the Don Callis family, this undefeated duo right here.
Oh, Takeshita. It's time, guys. This is something right here. The star power on this episode of Collision is actually quite nice tonight. A lot of times, these episodes of Collision kind of lack star power a bit. Oh my God, the Dark Order is here. The Dark Order's here. Oh well, you're about to get murdered. Dark Mordor. We're about to see a Dark Mordor over here. Shining Revelry. Dang, I've never heard of that set. Marina has been in Ring of Honor lately. I hope she will be in Ring of Honor Women's Pure title tournament, which starts at Supercard of Honor. Oh. But yeah, I don't know what Coachman's talking about. You would think Coachman would be smarter about stuff like that.
So I guess this is a message to Will Ospreay and Hangman Adam Page.
You would think Coachman, being around the business as much as he has been, you'd think he'd be smarter about stuff like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with Bailey. She's not like how would she be washed up? She's a better wrestler than almost anybody in the entire world at the women's world, at least.
Taking out Alex Reynolds, or was it Evil Uno? Too fast for me to catch. Right now, though, Don Callis family clearly in control. And again, back to my point, Tony.
Yeah, I got one of those, Shroomgoon. I was lucky enough to actually get one pre-ordered. I got the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. Comes with 11 packs of Glory of Team Rocket. I guess it's just going to be called Team Rocket, probably. Comes with a promo card, dice, damage markers. I actually was lucky enough to get online at just the right time to where I got one pre-ordered from the Pokemon Center. For the real price, not for like the $150 that people are going to be charging for it online. Or scalping it up. So I'll show it to you guys when I get it. I should get it like on or right around the release date, they said. You like my headphones? Yeah, these are my HyperX. These are super high quality, and I love that they have a metal headband on them because I wear headphones so often. I use them so much. The plastic ones, they end up cracking and breaking, and I highly recommend getting headphones that have a metal head strap and then just a really good padding and stuff. Yeah, we do this thing called Classic Historical Battles. I watch. We're going through every episode of Nitro from the beginning all the way till the end. We're almost to pay-per-view called NWO Sold Out. So don't tell me what happens because I don't know. No, please don't spoil it for me. But thank you, Hassan. Yeah, these are high quality and they've lasted me for a long time. If you guys are thinking about getting headphones, I highly recommend these. The HyperX with the metal headband. You guys see me, I wear them like every day, over and over and over again, taking them off, putting them on, and the sound is incredible. It has this thing right here, where you can turn up your the volume on it on the fly. You can enable 7.1 surround sound by clicking that button in the middle. You can turn up and down the microphone. There's a microphone plug-in right here, but I just don't have the microphone plugged in because I have this.
Can I help us sleep better and better? Please. Sleep Number does
This
that.
mic is also a HyperX mic, so it's I'm accessorizing.
Plus free home delivery. Only at Sleep Number.
So yeah, Kenosuke Takeshita won that match, by the way, guys. I think that was pretty expectable. Hey, Robert Stone's here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like Coachman's takes, I guess, man. I don't really watch him or listen to him, so I haven't been keeping up. But if that's his takes, I just don't agree, man. I don't think Bayley is washed up whatsoever. I just think that you're only as interesting as the storylines they give you, and if they just keep having you wrestle and that's it, you're not gonna look as sought after, you know.
And look at that, guys. You see that? You see why Victoria deserves that knockout championship match?
Do I have Alicia Fox? Alicia Fox. I don't have her. But I do have this. But then again, sometimes people just say things to get you know, to get people paying attention to their podcasts and stuff. And we're talking about Coachman more than I've talked about him in like a year. So I guess if that's what he was going for with that, then I guess bravo. All right, Darish. Dang, Strange. I wish you could show me a picture of the set you're talking about, because I've never heard of that set before.
That's why I like you better. You know, I'm in with the higher ups, Tom. I can talk to people. You may not be here next week.
That's what happened to mine, because I wear hats. Yeah, they crack. I learned the hard way. I had, you know those Sony, they're like the Sony gold wireless headsets, the ones that Sony actually advertises to have. I had those, and I had 2 pairs of them that cracked and broke. I had to like tape them together to try to save them and stuff. I learned my lesson the hard way. Ah, the shining revelry or whatever he called it. Shining revelry. Maybe you're just talking about like what the box is called that Walmart gives you. Maybe that's what Walmart called it or something. Uh-oh, Masha's here. Yeah, Bailey's money, man. It's just, I feel like if you know the business, you know, a lot of that's out of the performer's hands. That's the set with rare trainers. Huh. Uh-oh, Blanchard's out here. DDT's Masha. Buzzsaw and Masha by Tessa. Uh-oh, here comes Santino. Kelly's back. The way he said Masha's name. You'll take Bailey any day over Julia Hart? Oh, yeah. Any day, any night, any morning. A sick day. Any day ever. Bailey would wrestle circles around Julia Hart. That's not Julia's fault either. Julia's just, you know, she's learning. Maybe some days she'll get there, but Bailey's just already there. Oh my goodness, yo, it's J-Rock the Bitman Hart. Yo, J-Rock, thank you so much, man. Oh, wow. Nikita Lyons? Oh, ho, ho, ho.
here in TNA wrestling.
Looking forward to Ricochet versus Zach Gowen. Yeah. That's crazy, right? Yeah. Julia Hart, if she goes to NXT, she'll definitely level up. I think both her and Hook. Her and Hook should both go to NXT ASAP. Alright, what do we got here? Speedball versus Dralistico.
Another member, perhaps trying to get a little bit more payback tonight.
Crash you like you've hit a wall after your energy drink? Break through with iDrink, the clean, crash-free productivity drink that enhances focus and stamina without caffeine or stimulants. Grab yours now at iDrink.com and use promo code AEW15 for 15% off.
He makes TNA a joke. It's the crowd reacts to it in the way that it makes it more of like a fun feel to be there. I think it works. I don't hear the crowd like sitting on their hands when he comes out, or booing, or being like, oh, or sighing and rolling their eyes, or like looking all around everywhere else to see if something else is gonna happen besides him being there. So I think it works. I think they've set the what do you call it? They've set the ambience of a TNA wrestling event the correct way for him to fit in with it. I think, yeah, if you put him in the middle of super serious stuff and he's acting all goofy, then yeah, that does throw things off here or there. But overall, I think he's given TNA like a good, friendly feeling about watching it, and it's working, man. See, there's more people in the arenas now. There's it seems like people are happy to be there. So I do see where it could throw off the seriousness, but I think it's kind of a net positive. Yeah, I feel that too, Optimus. I think that there's a ceiling on stuff like that. Who's better than Ava? Yeah. You got Iron Boulder and Raging Bolt. Oh, nice. If Hook cause to we, you think Tax is done with AEW? Because I see what you're saying. If Hook goes to WWE, do I think Taz is done with AEW? Maybe, maybe not. Yo, you got Rayquaza? Nice, man. Wow. Rayquaza VMAX? Dang, man, I wish you could show me some pictures of this stuff.
With your dishwasher and Cascade Complete. Your dishwasher does the work for you with
Take a picture. Yeah, I wish, man.
Too hot for hands. Some dishwashers even have a sanitizing cycle.
It's commercial break right now on TNA.
With plastic and glassware on top. Cascade Complete removes visible and invisible residue for virtually spot-free and shiny.
Dralistico and Speedball is exactly the match you think it is. You could send on email. Nice. Send me the email. That's gonna be my new thing. Send the email.
Using the finest materials like indulgent memory foam and ultra-conforming inner springs for a beautiful mattress and indescribable comfort. Save up to $800 on select adjustable.
Yeah, I don't foresee anything weird happening with Hook, like them being. Like, I don't think Tony Khan is really that type of dude to do you dirty. Especially when, especially because of how he's been treated. You know, I feel like they've treated him pretty well thus far, and he's kind of a, he's like an unspoken pillar type of guy.
The average dog only lives to
What's the email again? grittyurbansaga@gmail.com.
10 first summer swims, 10 annual camping trips.
It's really easy.
We don't think that's long enough.
Unless he fears for his life, yeah. Maybe Hook knocks over a monitor next to him, and then Hook might get immediately released.
Happier life.
Be careful, Hook. Don't knock over any monitors.
The action continues live here on Collision on TBS on a Thursday. That's right, a Thursday. We'll be back with you next week on.
Okay, back to TNA. Robert Stone is backstage.
Is that so? Not you. And everything's been running so
And Ariana Grace.
until you got here. You are ruining everything. Here's NXT. Here's TNA. Here's you. You are a rift.
Hey. Who do you think you're talking to? You're from a wrestling family.
Uh-oh.
So I guess that makes you wrestling royalty, right?
It's Tessa Blanchard.
With the tiara, where is it? Let's take a moment to step into reality, Ariana. You were handed a participation ribbon and thought that that meant that you belonged. You come from a wrestling family, and that may have gotten you through the front door. My family name built the foundation for the
Do it,
damn
Kelly.
house. So you want to know the difference between you and I, Ariana? It's that you took that spot in your father's footsteps and you turned it to glitter. You know what I did? I took my family's legacy and I turned it to diamonds.
Diamonds.
Let's go.
Fight.
After you.
Fight Ariana. Ariana versus Tessa.
Well, the bond apparently between Robert Stone and Tessa Blanchard getting closer than ever.
And we heard from Robert Stone a little bit earlier on tonight. This entire situation is bizarre, but nonetheless, we are moments away from our main event. The TNA International Championship is on the line.
International Championship match. Dog collar match.
Here on Impact, it was Maclin who defeated Eric Young at Rebellion a few weeks ago. However, the involvement of the Northern Armory after the fact led to Young then
All right, let's get
assaulting
Speedball.
Shane last week live on TNA Impact. Then, after we'd gone off the air, Maclin challenged Young to a dog collar match to bring this rivalry to an end.
Kelly. Uh-oh. Oh, it's time. You can run for a long time. It all comes down to this. Dog collar match for the international title. You can run for a long time. Not kidding. Yeah, I didn't think you were kidding. That just sounds kind of funny, you know?
It is the first dog collar match in TNA wrestling in 2 years. It is a vicious and
The title's on the line, so you know what time. It's time to light it up.
Of Steve Maclin, especially the last couple of weeks.
Oh my goodness. I'll be your optimist days. And dog days. Optimus, thank you for the 25 bits. Making it happen. The bits goal has been smashed, guys, and we also have already 1 subscriber on the subscription goal. Only 2 more subscribers before we hit that goal. Front toward the enemy. Oh, that's done. Speedball beats Dralistico. Sent. Oh, thank you. Front towards the enemy. Uh-oh. Here comes Roosh. Roosh is looking at Speedball. Roosh.
The Northern Armory for himself, and Maclin has refused to join the Armory. The TNA International title.
Legato, what's up, man?
In a dog collar match, and it's next.
Front towards the enemy. Oh, dang. AEW and TNA went to commercial at the exact same time.
Local life.
Local life.
Treasures. Because when you experience Europe on a Viking longship, you'll spend less time getting there and more time being there. Viking, exploring the world in comfort.
What if you
It's a
could
very
face
long
every day
boat.
with confidence? Raid puts 65 years of insect science in your hands, so you can protect the ones you love.
Let's see if my YouTube chat is broken or something.
Protection for everyone. SC Johnson.
For over a century, Frigidaire has dared to perform. We've maximized space for up to 35 bags of groceries and created the adaptable fridge to freezer drawer. We'll always put your family first. Dare to expect more. Frigidaire.
Frigidaire.
Hi, I'm Robin, a team member at Chick-fil-A in Georgia. And a little thing you'll love about our Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is the combination of flavors. From the brown sugar bacon to the smoky barbecue sauce. It's the whole package.
Real team member paid for their testimonial.
At choice hotels like this Quality Inn, you get more for your money so you can maximize any vacation.
Let me know what you think of the just the others in the picture.
Maximized.
I will see. I will see what.
The 3 for Me
What's up?
only at Chili's is now available with the all-new Big QP, fries, bottomless chips,
I
and
think
sauce,
what
and a
comes in
bottomless
here,
drink, all
if
for
I'm
just
not
$10.99.
mistaken, is
So they'll make done with tiny
Scarlet
fries,
and Violet base set and
best $10.99 you can eat.
I would never forget
Paldea Evolved. I think that's the 2 packs that are in here. At least that's what I.
didn't feel pretty.
That's what I saw.
When I got Invisalign, I built my
That's what I've seen somebody who opened it had in there. But you know how it is. Sometimes they put different packs inside the same type of box. So we shall see.
Big day, bigger savings. Only at K.
What's up, Auntie? Did you get the basketball shoes I need for tryouts this weekend?
Oh, dude, I'm not going to be able to make it to Dick's this week.
You can just click on Dix.com.
Dix.com.
Oh, welcome to Dix.com.
Let me guess, you need to get the gear to save the day.
Resealed? Uh-oh. Oh, well, yeah. This one isn't. I definitely make sure to look at them. 'Cause people do that. People definitely do that. Some people are really good at it, though, so it's good to check. It's good to take a look at all of it before you buy it. Did you see there's a new Pope? No, I did not. A tribute to Steve Mongo McMichael on Collision Beach Break. Wow. Nature Boy Ric Flair is going to be there. They're doing a tribute to Mongo. Pope Leo is from Chicago, too. What?
As we return to TNT with our tribute to Steve Mongo McMichael, it'll be Collision Beach Break from Chicago.
He's the first one from the United States, huh? I'll have to look into that. That sounds very, very interesting. Sean Jaggers, what's up, man? Yeah, AEW's on right now. Leading the way. But it, definitely, if I have a choice between the international title, a dog collar match, and Daniel Garcia versus a member of FTR, I'm absolutely watching TNA. Plus, somebody who was at this taping of Impact told me to pay close attention to this match. So they didn't say why, but they definitely made it a point that I would pay attention to this match very, very closely. So I still have AEW on, but it's over there while I'm watching the dog collar match.
Cardona, between the two, who would you prefer to face for the TNA International title? Whoever is the champion.
This match right here. Oh my God, he's bleeding already. Ouch. Maclin is bleeding from his forehead. Wait, is that Cardona? Am I hearing Cardona on commentary? Father Bob. Bob's getting all kinds of hype these days. Who's winning the dog collar match? Well, right now it's Eric Young. Maclin is bleeding and he's getting whipped with the steel chain on the ramp. And there's mad blood all over the ramp right now. He's bleeding profusely. Like dripping blood. All over the mat, all over the ramp. Everyone knows Bob. It's Bob. Yeah, it is Matt Cardona on commentary. Oh, radio. He's on commentary, yo. Yeah, it's no disrespect to Daniel Garcia and Dax Harwood, but yeah. If I have a choice between that and this, I'm watching this. Always Dudley. Yeah, Elijah showing up was cool. Yeah, this is already a super vicious dog collar match. See how much blood there is everywhere? My goodness, it looks like the video game 2K25. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of either of these guys too much. Dax and Daniel Garcia. Well, it just, at least not in the main event slot. Like, to me, this is not a main event of any show. Both of them have skills, but a main event does not make, they do not make. You think a dog collar match is kind of dumb? Well, it's wrestling, man. Like, there's a lot of weird stuff that happens in wrestling. Oh my goodness. Maclin got tugged right into the top rope. Oh my goodness. Look at how much blood is all over Eric Young right now. And his homies. Dang. Blood-drenched saga over here. Okay. While TNA is on commercial, I could check out this Daniel Garcia situation. The pile driver.
Hopefully you won't know again.
I would agree with that. There's Harwood.
Where you are, Tony, okay?
Absolutely.
That clear. Right now, that's the axe on the outside. Where he is even more dangerous.
Whoa.
Going with a fan.
No.
Trying a pop driver. Pick up. Catapulting head first to the big steel ring post.
Good angle and direction from Garcia.
Garcia wearing his Hulk Hogan-esque gear. Benny, you say Anna J Z. I agree with the Kip and Penelope, but not Anna Jay. I think she's washed, dude. I think she's been wrestling for way too long to be as green as she is. I think there's just certain people who don't have the right type of rhythm for it, right type of footwork for it. I think she's just leave her here. I think that's over with. She's been here for like almost the entire 5.5 years this has been going on, and she's still looking so green out here. It's just, I'd call it a wrap for her, like coming along and upgrading. But Penelope already is great, and Kip is great too. They both can wrestle, and they both have a really good look too. I would definitely say Penelope and Kip to NXT. Absolutely, especially since there's a whole lot of nothing happening for them over here in the years they've been here. I mean, Anna Jay would fit in with like how like a lot of the girls in NXT are really pretty and stuff, but the pretty girls in NXT can still wrestle really well on top of it, you know. Dax has the ring bell. The ref tugged the ring bell out of Dax's hands. And now Stokely Go is up on the apron. Oh, okay. The dog collar's back on. Here we go. All interference wrestling over here. Every single match is at interference tonight, hasn't it? There's some sort of distraction at the end. It's like you can completely tell who books the matches. If you didn't see the, like, where it says AEW on the mat or on the side of the ring or anything, you could tell after maybe 3 matches who booked the show just by looking at what happens here. Tony Khan definitely has a style, and it's a very tangible style. Who do I think in AEW will fit well in NXT? Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs. Possibly Serena Deeb. I like that Lady Frost. I like her, but I don't even know if she's signed here. I think she just kind of comes through and works here every now and then. Dang, look at how much blood there is. This is looking like American Psycho over here on the dog collar match. TNA is not afraid of blood, man. That's for sure. Kyle Fletcher would be good. I feel like he might be a little he might feel a little boxed in with the style of wrestling that he's used to, though. Might feel a little limited. But what he'd lose in the like match quality, I feel like he would gain in spades in character and presentation and promos and stuff. So it might be a good trade-off for him. But yeah, Fletcher, I'd definitely like to see him over there. There's a lot of people. I could probably list 20 more people. But it would all be for the good of their career. It wouldn't be so like, oh, I'd like for WWE to get the one up and take some people from AEW. Like, everybody that I've listed is for the good of their career, for the good of their like abilities in the space, to make them better overall performers. It's not for like some sort of weird little one up that I would like WWE to get. I just think that everybody who I just listed would be better off if they were under a umbrella of learning from people who actually would make them more well-rounded in terms of being an entertainer. You know what I mean? Know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Hook is first and foremost. Sent you an email. Nice. Thank you, Kelly.
Matt, what do you think of the standard that Maclin is attempting to set as the inaugural TNA International Champion?
Dang, dude. It's like they use blood as their spray tanner. Their whole bodies are drenched. Oh my goodness. It's Robert Stone with the bits. Robert Stone. Robert Stone. Come on, Steve Maclin, win the match, please. Robert Stone, thank you so much for the bits. Oh, spray! Oh, spray! Whoa! So elevated! Oh my goodness. Maclin is tossing bodies. Oh, spray! Oh, spray! Robert Stone! Robert Stone! Elevated. We're so Robert baited. Robert Stone, thank you so much for the 44 bits. And another 44 bits. It's Merry Mania. Oh my goodness. It's Merry Mania. 100 bits. Look at this, we're about to hit 200% of the goal. We're at 186%. Oh, there it is. Yo, what? What an RKO. It's the MKO. It's Merry Mania. Mary, welcome. Thank you for the bits. And Robert, welcome. Thank you for the bits.
You think you know me?
Oh my goodness. Optimus said, check this out. On this day, I see Optimus with the spear of the letter. Got him. Maclin retains. Jeez, man. Look at how much blood they lost. Oh yeah, the Gun brothers. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Guns. That's a good idea too. Bring the Guns into NXT. Like I said, I can name probably like 20 more people. I just stopped because I'm trying to pay attention to the matches. Dang, Maclin retains and he just was tossing bloody bodies everywhere. Cardona wants to get his hands on this title. Bulletproof Steve Maclin. He's not looking bulletproof right now. He's looking the exact opposite. Dang, Steve Maclin bleeding a bloody mess. Ah, they ended it before it looked like it was really over. Ah, TNA, what happened? Looked like they ended the show before it was over. And I have the official TNA Plus here. Jay Whiteo, yeah. Like I said, there's like probably 20 more people I could list right now, but...
He has not released the grip on Dax the Axe.
I don't know if I've ever seen this in my life. If he can execute two
I've never seen this. I've never seen a superplex. Shivani. Oh, he's talking about he's never seen somebody do a superplex and hang on to the guy and then put him up for another one. Yeah, but maybe there's a reason he never saw that. Because it doesn't make any sense. The superplex is supposed to take both of you out of it. It's supposed to mess both of you up. You're not supposed to be able to keep a hold of a guy and drag him all over the place 3 times. Especially not when you're like a 170-pound guy. Like, there's a reason you've never seen this before, dude. It's because it doesn't make sense and it devalues the move. It's like me saying, I've never seen anybody take a phone call while standing on their head. It's like, yeah, there's probably a reason for that, man. It's not like it's super cool or anything. It's just you're doing too much. That was a good episode of Impact, though. Guys, give me your score, by the way. I want to know your score for TNA Impact.
This is awesome on Wednesday at Beach Break, the incredible Ultimate Tag Match. Yes, Will Ospreay will
What score would you give it?
Against the undefeated duo for Don Callis. Then it will be.
Yeah, exactly, Floyd. There's a reason that we never seen anybody do that before, and it's not because it's super cool, I'll tell you that. 8.0, 8.0, 7.8. That was a great main event too, man. I think they capped it off perfectly. I think I'm with you guys. I'm going about a 7.8. I'd probably go a little higher if I got to hear everything that happened, but from what I saw, definitely a 7.8. Maybe even better than that. I missed the first 45 minutes. They capped it off like crazy, though, man. Jeez. It's feeling like more of a complete show these days, too. Matt Cardona would be an interesting opponent. They gotta, like, level him up a little bit, though. I hope he gets some matches where he wins, because he's been very touchable and not very effective recently. I love Cardona, but they gotta give him more, gotta give him some better shine to get him up there. I know he's good enough, but it's just the momentum's not quite right for him to be believably taking the title from Maclin right now. So it's Dax and Daniel. Oh, I got to get a picture of him without this title. Yeah, I think it's a basketball thing because they're on a different channel tonight. And I think on Saturday it's going to be even worse. So I think they just moved it to Thursday. Something like that. I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. But that's normally what... That's normally what causes them to move around. Uh-oh. There we go. More distractions, and ref doesn't see it, and... Oh, ref's looking right at him when he's doing it. What the heck? The ref was staring at him when he did it. $7.8 for TNA. Okay, so they got the point. They got the point. Nobody gave it anything lower than a 7.75, so that's easy math. They got the point. They got the point. Good job. A singles guy barely overcomes a tag team wrestler in the main event because of super overbooked interference from every direction. And even the announcer got involved. You see what I'm saying? Like, I understand it gets a little repetitive hearing me, like, hearing me list the things that are kind of not as cool about a show as I like every week saying the same stuff, but it's like they are repetitively doing these things that are bringing the show down, in my opinion, and I see it. I know it's probably annoying to hear, but it's like, what am I watching? What am I supposed to say about it? I like his shoes or something? It's like I'm trying not to like give faint praise of a show just to like skip over the main things that are making it not very good to me, or making it lose points, in my opinion. Yeah, they need more storylines, and they need to stop thinking that a storyline is an interference. I feel like that's what they think a storyline is. A storyline is that, oh, remember he interfered in his match. Like, that's a story? How's that a story? It could be a story in maybe a small dose. Like if let's say a team is really trying to get one last win that will qualify them for the playoffs, right? But there's they have 3 teams that really don't like them, and so they have 3 games left, and they have to win one of these 3 games, right? Let's say it's the NBA. Let's say it's the Wizards. Wait, do the Wizards even exist anymore? I don't even know. The team that used to be the Wizards or the Bullets or whatever. Let's say it's that team, okay? Or the Atlanta Hawks. Let's say it's the Atlanta Hawks, right? They need to win one of their next 3 games, or else they are not going to the playoffs, all right? So this is a story. This is a sports-based story that would be interesting to see, but it'd have to be you have to be reserved with it. You can't just tell the same story all the time. But here's the story. They need to win one of their next 3 games, or else they're not going to the playoffs, and their hopes of winning the title this year are dashed, okay? So they have to win one of their next 3, but every one of the next 3 games they have is versus a team that they've been known to have issues with. Like, one game they played against the next team, their best player got thrown out. He got 2 technicals and he got thrown out of the game because he just, like, they kept fouling him so hard he just wouldn't have it, and there was a fight that broke out. The next team that they're going to face, they've been known to play rough against them, and so they're always trying to, like, get to the rim super hard, but they're not getting the calls that they want. So there's like a rivalry there where they know that they can bump and bang with these guys, but it's going to turn out in their favor. And then the third team, they're just way better than them. Everybody knows that third game is probably, if it gets that far, they're probably not going to win that game, and they're just not going to the playoffs. Okay, so they have 3 games. All right, the Atlanta Hawks or the Washington Wizards, whoever the team is, they have to win one out of these next 3 games, but every one of these teams is either better than them, or they have, like, maximum problems with them, where somebody gets into a fight every game, or somebody gets thrown out. Their best players are getting technical fouls and getting thrown out of the game. Like, it's going to be, these games are going to be tough. Now, they have to win one, though, okay? And they lose the first game because of all that bumping and banging. They lose the second game because they got out of their element, and they overcompensated, right? So it comes down to this third game where the other team's just better than them, but they get to, it's tied up and they're on the free throw line, and they have to make both of these baskets to win the game. If they make one, they go to overtime. If they make 2, they win the game. All right. So the guy's at the free throw line, and then there's a player that jumps off the bench and runs onto the court right when the guy's shooting. He's like, what the heck? And it bounces off the rim, but the ref doesn't see it. Okay? It's controversial. It's like, what the heck, dude? They could have won the game. He gets the ball, and because he's shook up from that, he shoots again, bounces off the rim, the other team wins, and they don't make the playoffs. That's sports-based drama storytelling with a controversial ending. And now you have a whole year to wait and before they play again, and they get to probably get their revenge, because it's final. It's over. If you do that in small portions, you create a sports-based thing that is about the sport you're playing, but it has a bit of controversy, and it's drama. It's great. You know, now you have a story. Now you want to see what happens the next time they play the first team, the second team, and the third team, because they missed the playoffs because of bumping and banging, nonsense, and drama and controversy. If you do it very rarely, that becomes the talk of the town. Now, if you do 5 matches on a wrestling show and every match ends with the, oh, ref didn't see it, interference, ref didn't see it, interference, ref didn't see it, interference, you're not only not telling a story there, but you are beating a dead horse, because that storyline is dead. But now you're doing it so much to where even if it was going to work, it's so expectable that there's no oomph to it. There's no flavor to it. It's like eating the same exact bowl of oatmeal over and over and over again with no sugar, no blueberries, no nothing. Like, it can be healthy for you. It can be something that you can have a basis of, but you need to mix things up here and there. And so that's why I'm always calling it out, because yes, you can tell stories that way, but if that's the end all be all basis of how you build storylines, it gets tiring and it becomes so by the books that it's not even a story anymore. It's just how things are. So that's my 2 cents on why I call them out on this every single week, because they do it every single week. My Chicago Bulls did bad in play-in tournament against Miami Heat in Chicago. Oh, Justine, what's up? All right, so now, what is you guys' score for Collision? We know that TNA got the point. What did you guys think of Collision? The Wizards still exist. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. There's some teams that change their name and change their logo. Like, the NBA looks a little different to me these days. So that's why I asked. What did you guys think of Collision? What score would you give Collision? I thought that the star power on Collision was much better than average. Normally the fight card for Collision looks a little flimsy, and the star power on the show makes it look like you already saw everybody that was in the main storyline, so you're getting this like B tier type of show. But tonight we got to see a lot of the stars. They started the show with Tony Storm. We had Fletcher, we had Takeshita, we had oh gosh, man. We had Harley Cameron. We had, I know it's weird to say Harley Cameron is a star, but I feel like she's very entertaining, and if you have a show without her, I feel like you're missing out. Just so many stars actually showed up tonight. And also the inclusion of promo packages throughout the show helped as well. It did kind of make it seem like Collision's still a B show, because they, like, most of the people who were in the promo packages weren't on the show in any way. But I still appreciated that it felt supersized, a little bit supersized over the regular meal deal that we get. 7.75. All right, I'm going to have to add these up so we can get it precise. 7.75 from Super Mario. Thank you, Super Mario. 7.0 from Ringmaster. Thank you. Let's see here. 7.76 from Ryan. Thank you. 7.5 from Strange. Yeah, way too many interference, and it's like excuses. Like, you get good matches, but you get these excuse endings. It's almost like somebody's washing your car, and then right at the end they like scratch your paint. Like, they're putting all the clear coat on it, everything's going right, and then right as it's pulling out, after they blow dry your car off, and it's just coming right out of the car wash, all of a sudden there's just this little nail sticking out that goes right across your paint at the very end. It's like, yeah, you did a good job washing my car, but what about that ending? Why is the ending not good? No yeet. 7.68 says Shroomgoon. 7.68. You got it. Thank you, Shroomgoon. 7.5 says Justine. All right. Thank you, Justine. Yeah. What's up, Zach? Yeah, I'm going to go 7.6, I think. They definitely upgraded the star power on the show, and I appreciate that. The promo packages were cool. It was nice to see them telling us the past stories. The thing about that, though, is if the people who you're showing the promo package of aren't there, it's like it kind of buries your show a little bit. It makes your show look like it's not the place to be at. You're just telling us like cool stuff that happened, but the people in the cool stuff aren't even on the show. So while they upgraded the normal amount of star power on the show that was in the building and actually having matches tonight, they kind of undermined that by having promo packages of people that didn't even show up. So it's kind of like a give and take a little bit. But I'm going to go 7.6. All right. So all of that together adds up to 52.79 We're going to divide that by how many scores we got to find out the average, which is going to be dividing by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scores. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scores. Yeah. So 52.79 divided by 7 equals 7.54142857142857. I think it just repeats from there on. But that's that. So, they got half a point. They got half a point there. I was thinking about it like, does that equal half? Yeah, that equals half. They got half a point. All right, so let's get over here and let's give them their half a point and give TNA their full point. That's good though, man. At least they got on the board. The worst thing to happen is just not getting anything. Not even a half a point. That definitely starts to sink your show. At least in its possibilities of winning the season. So I'm glad that they got a half a point. Impact taking the lead once again. That pay-per-view really helped them out. Them having a pay-per-view and then like at the very start of the season. Or near the very start of the season. Absolutely helps. But the others are going to be playing catch up a little bit. Playing smashed tomatoes. Not Smashing Pumpkins. That's NWA Power. That's who's playing Smashing Pumpkins. But Smashing Tomatoes, everybody else is playing catch up. We'll see if they can overcome the Impact. Who would have thought that this would be the state of Grapple Chat, of the Battle of the Brands right now? TNA Impact with the lead. Who would have thought that? Me, oh my, man. I love it. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. So, thank you everybody for being part of the hangout here. Thank you for rocking and rolling with us. Thank you for being part of the Impact. Thank you for being part of the Collision. Impact and Collision, they're almost like the same type of action. And if you're on YouTube, the party is not stopping. It's just moving to Twitch, guys. You got to get on over here to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GrittyUrbanSaga. Get on over here and hang out with us. We are rocking and rolling. We got some other cool stuff to do tonight that I think that you guys will enjoy. So get on over here to twitch.tv/GrittyUrbanSaga. The link is right there in the chat for you, so you don't even have to go typing it in or anything. Get over here. Like Scorpion. Get over here. Thank you for hanging out. And everybody who's already on Twitch, stick around because we're not done yet. But that was the chat.